In this lesson, we're going to look at starting a new project from scratch. So let's go ahead and click on Empty Project at the beginning screen of GarageBand. We're going to choose an empty project so we have a clean slate to begin with. I'm also going to click on the Details button at the bottom and expand that so that you can see some of the options for our new project. The first option is a tempo slider so that we can actually change the speed of this song or arrangement. There's a tap tempo button so that you can actually tap this and get the speed that you want for your arrangement. Next is going to be the key signature, what key that the song is in. Here it's going to be in C major, and a time signature so that you know what the time of that song is. It also shows us our audio input and output, which is selected at System Settings right now. So go ahead and click the Choose button. The first thing that's going to show us is the different type of instruments that we can use when creating a new project. A software instrument for creating sounds from your Mac, a microphone or line input, a guitar or bass, or the drummer editor. Now we're going to go ahead and choose a microphone since that's what I'm currently using. And you can see the input here. It's selected to input 1, which is what we want. I can select I want to hear my instrument as I play and record if I would like to use monitoring and hear myself coming back through my headphones. And at the bottom is our input and output devices. I'm using aggregate devices so that I can automatically mix down the microphone and the sound from GarageBand, but you will see some basic input or output settings here. Go ahead and click Create. And GarageBand creates a new project for you, with Audio 1 as the label on the first track. And you can see that it's actually moving because it's picking up me talking as I record this lesson. Let's go ahead and maximize GarageBand so we have a little more room. So once we are inside of GarageBand, you want to go ahead and look at the LCD at the top just to verify that we are using the correct beats per minute, key signature, and time signature that we selected. You also want to see if there's any other options that you want to be using that we went over earlier, such as a count in or the metronome. And you also want to set the project endpoint. This is telling GarageBand where you want the arrangement to actually stop, so that when you're exporting, it picks this up and records it out. Go ahead and zoom out. If I click this, I can move it around and tell when the project will end. And you can see the start and end times as I scroll this through. Whenever I create a new file, I like to go ahead and save it out so that as I'm recording and doing different things, I'm constantly saving, and I just go ahead and make that file so that I don't forget later on and lose my work. So go up to the top, select File, Save As, and then you can give the project a name, tags, and where you want to save it. So we'll just call this My Project, and we'll put it on the desktop. I'll hit Save. Now I have a saved version of this file, so as I move along and record, make edits, and mix, I can constantly be hitting the Save button automatically with the shortcut key and make sure that my project gets saved. So that is how you create a basic project within GarageBand. Further along in this series, we'll begin recording, editing, and mixing these projects, but this is the basic understanding that you need to know of how to get started within GarageBand.